Hey y'all, welcome to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. As you've been seeing, if you are subscribed to my channel or even if you're new, I have been talking about a lot of topics lately, that I believe are very important in our lives, in our communities, in our youth lives. And today is no different. Today we are talking about a topic which is youth edition. Okay, it's a youth edition video today, but we're talking about a topic regarding loving our youth, loving them through it. I understand that there are, my disclaimer now, I understand that there are certain circumstances that are a little different, rarely different, and that you have to handle that youth accordingly. I've heard of stories where parents had to call the police on their children. They had to kick them out of the home. They had to do certain things and go to the extreme because, of their, the circumstance of them trying over and over again and feeling like they failed them. But we're not talking about that portion of it today. Because I understand that there are certain situations that you may have to go to the extreme. But today, I'm talking about topic of loving them through it when you have a youth who is, let's coin the term mentally challenged in this video. Mentally challenged, and I'm not talking about, um, you know, autism or retardation, or because those are special needs. I'm talking about when mentally challenged in the sense of they have some mental issues going on, and they may be suffering inside. They may be suffering. Again, like I always post below my videos, my disclaimer is that I am in no way a mental health therapist. I am in no way a psychiatrist of any sorts. I do not have my degree in that. I do not have my license in that whatsoever. But what I am is an advocate for youth mental health. I'm an advocate for mental health just across the board, not only with youth. And so I just talk about certain topics. I do not diagnose. If you are concerned about your mental health, I suggest that you do go and seek professional help for your journey. Okay, so before we really get into the topic of this video, let's check out the sponsor of this video, which is my brand new book, The Hush Language Mental Health Journal Youth Edition. Please, please, please go to my website. It'll be linked below. Check it out. Use code YAY10 for 10% off of your purchase. That's YAY10 YAY10, the Hush Language Mental Health Journal Youth Edition. Okay, and while you're there, stop by and check out all my other books here. We got some again for academics, teaching your students how to get through college and how to search for scholarships, sponsorships, fellowships, etc. We got Depression Wears the Lipstick, talking about the journey of depression in the Black community, in the Black family, and in the Black church. And how, as women, do we overcome that? How do we overcome that? And then also my prayer, my sword, which is my brand new prayer journal, 12-month prayer journal, talks, with different monthly discussions, lessons about trauma, about illness, healing, financial abundance, forgiveness, different topics that you could really look into. And so I've talked so much and let's get into the video because it's going to be a short video, but loving them through it. What does that mean when you hear the term loving them through it? Well, tell me below. But when I hear the word loving them through it, it reflects me back to my personal journey, my personal story. Uh, like I've said in previous videos, that I did have a tough upbringing. And this is not a woe is me, sad story type of video, because I've grown and I've endured and I'm doing okay right now, okay? I'm doing okay. And what I'm not doing okay with, I'm working on it and working through it, okay? So, but I didn't have the best upbringing, and in not having the best upbringing, it really challenged my speaking ability, not knowing how to personally communicate to people, being a little bit standoffish, not knowing how to receive and accept love. Um, and I was picked on for it a lot. I was picked on not only by um, youth my age, not only about my own, age group or counterparts, but with youth. I mean, sorry, but with adults. I was picked on by adults because of that, because I didn't speak up for myself or stand up for myself. And so there were, like I've said before, certain people in my life, um, like throughout the course of my life, who came in my life, who left my life, came in my life, left my life, or stayed in my life, whatever it was. But they were the ones who showed me a different side of love when it comes to family and friendship. Showed me a different side of love, and because I didn't know how to receive it, I didn't, I rejected it. I mentally rejected it, and I didn't know that I was doing that. But it was rejection to them. But for me, it was like, I don't know what to do with this. What do I do with this? And so it just really, really put me in an awkward position, because here I am mentally pushing people away and not understanding that I don't know how to love. I don't know how to be loved. I don't know how to receive love. Um, I don't know how to give love. And it became a challenge. And so when I think of the term love them through it, I think of me. I think of how I needed to be loved through it. And there were certain people in my life who absolutely tried their best to love me through it. And it showed me a different side. And I am grateful today for those people. And there were people who couldn't love me through it because they didn't understand where I was in my life. They didn't understand me not knowing how to communicate, because they came from a different background where their family talked and you worked it out and I didn't. And so they didn't love me through it. They left. They abandoned the situation because they didn't understand. And no fault to them, but it was something that was both unfamiliar to us, to both of us, to all of us, right? It was unfamiliar territory. And so um I'm grateful to have been loved through it at certain points in my life. And even right now, I'm being loved through some things. And it's an amazing feeling when you can do that for someone in your life, especially a youth when they're going through it. Not to leave the adults out, but this is a youth edition. As a reference to my book, The Hush Language Mental Health Journal, this is a youth edition. But loving you through it, it's very personal to them. It becomes part of their story. They are going to grow up with it. They are going to remember it, and it's going to um, sort of balance out the outcome of their journey. It's going to help them along the way, right? And so, when if you have a youth in your life, and they may seem a little troubled, they may seem distant, they may seem like they don't care, love them through it. Whatever that means to you, love them through it. It could be it can mean different ways and different things, and there's no set way on how to love someone through it. Um, because everyone is different. But if they mean something to you, if they are of importance to you, take some time to love them through it, because it will really, really um, direct their path in ways that you can only imagine. And you may not see it now. They may not see it now, but I'm telling you, it will direct their path, and it will help them along the way. I can account for myself. I'm my own personal testimony. I don't have to turn on the internet, look on social media, turn on TV. I don't have to look to anyone to find a testimony at all, because I am that testimony. I am that walking, breathing, living human testimony of being loved through it in certain areas of my life. And when you do that, you really are helping them out mentally. And like I said, they may not see it now, but there are times where I can look back at situations, and I can look back at those people, and I can say, wow, like, sis, they loved me doing it, or they tried their best to love me through it, but they didn't understand the unfamiliarity. They did not understand it. And so I can be grateful in the trying. I can be grateful that they attempted to love me through it, even though things probably didn't pan out right. Things didn't work out, um, in my favor at the time. At least I thought it worked out in my favor in the end, because I can look back and say thank you to all of the people who were a part of my life growing up as a young child, as a youth, teenager, as a early adult, pre-adult, early adult, and even up until this point. For all of those people, thank you so much for taking the time to really, really love me through it, because it helps me out more than you know. Helps me out more than you know. And so love them through it. Not to say that they won't grow up with any challenges. And by the way, I am going to make another video about those dark moments, because I think that is very important. I can sit here and I can look all cute and everything, but there is a dark side to this, to the hush language. There is a dark side where you feel like, I don't know. I don't know. And so I'm going to make a video about that. But this one is a happy video. This one is love them through it. This one is your reminder that you are important. You are important. I am important. Toy, you are important. Get out of your head, boo. Toy, get out of your head. We are important, okay? And so my initiative, my challenge to you is to love that youth through it, love that teenager through it. Wrap your arms around them. Let them know that you love them, that you got them, that you support them in whatever way that you can. And you can't do it all. You are not Superwoman. You are not Superman. You are none of those things. You don't have extraterrestrial strength. You are human, and you can only do so much. And I get that. I get that now. I didn't then. But yeah, I challenge you. Love them through it. Love yourself through it. And yeah, by the way, if you are an adult like myself now, and you have that young girl inside of you, that young boy inside of you that need loving through it, love them through it. Take some time to love yourself through it. And I've been working on that with Toy, with myself. I've been working on that with me, because I think it's important that little girl inside of me is nourished and really finds peace. And it's a journey. It is a journey. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys once again for dropping by, for subscribing to this channel, for liking this video, for sharing my content. Thank you guys so much. I absolutely appreciate it. You just don't know how much it means to me when you guys subscribe to the channel, reach out to me, inbox me, or whatever. And so, I'm really working on getting the numbers up on this channel, but that's okay. I see y'all. For the inboxes, for the people reaching out, I see you. Thank you so much, and I absolutely appreciate it. Until next time, you guys, again, go to my website, check out my books. Link will be down below. But I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.